help out, you know, if King R is in trouble, because I guess it's Maposhka who plays the Disruptor, right? And then King R plays Enigma on this lineup. So yeah, that. After seeing the aggressive tri-lane, it makes sense. So, Dig, they just want to make sure the Juggernaut doesn't get off to a good start. That means there's going to be zero pressure on the Enigma if he just goes aggressive, and, you know, even Kezu is going to be a little bit annoyed with this. It's not really much he's going to be able to accomplish, and even with this tri-lane here from Dig, I don't know if they can actually kill the Jug. Like, yeah, you're going to slow Ramses down a bit.
Afterlife is just going on this. This is a level 1 Darkseer. He does not have access to Surge. He's still diving. Infernal Blade's going to come off cooldown in 5 seconds. This could well be the first blood. Right around the trees, still committing the creep wave there. Is Afterlife going to get baited in? No, while that was happening, King R ends up going down first. But Afterlife does get the kill in the end. This Kezu will fall to the Infernal Blade damage. Auto attacks can't quite get the kill. And he TP'd back to the tower. Ramses, he'll survive this. So, pretty patient there under all the pressure. And not going all the way back to base. Will now pop the south, but while that was happening, the mid lane looks like quick, but so it feels like this is probably not going to really slow him down anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, they're going to find King R here.
Still level 1 on the Disruptor. Tries for the TP out. The bench stun, though, going to prevent that. And King R down. Oh, Diggity. They're getting a lot out of this offensive tri-lane. It is
big commitment from the early game out of no Diggity just going for that aggressive tri-lane, and they eventually are going to push it down.
Kezu, you mentioned the glimpse. The kinetic field are online now, and they're going to find him with the Malefice. Quick glimpse back. The cage is there, and well, he'll try. He'll try to hang on, but Kezu ain't going anywhere. Yapsor throwing out the Gale. Looking to counter-initiate, but not going to happen.
It's almost 5. He's actually really high level, I guess, considering the circumstances, but yeah.
They do have Doom and Black Hole in line, and King R is in position. Drops the kinetic field. Is going to cage Yapsor. Kezu, if he sticks around, could get caught by the glimpse. They might lose 2 heroes now as he drops the wall. Does have the glimpse ready. I think it was just cooling down, but no, he's the one who gets turned on. The Doom comes out a bit too late, perhaps. Afterlife taking a lot of damage with Points joining this one. It's going to 2-2-2. And we'll kind of slow that, blunt that aggression with the March of Machines in the end. So, still Black Hole available.
Commitment they need to make to stop the Enigma push. Like, they had to bring everyone there. So, like, Scandal farms in the meantime. Voiker's at 29 CS, Scandal's at 48. Scandal has just torn ahead of him. And they might even get Kezu here.
Yeah, he's trying to run. Oh, too good. Did you see the range of that thing? My god, that's ridiculous. He's still diving. Kezu, I hope you know a good juke spot here. That's not the one, and he'll die to the Doom. But
oh, he denied himself! Pushed him, what a player!
Oh, cool, but this economy relying on it's gonna take a while to kick in here, and they might just find him. They glimpse it back. Oh, arrow, no, bottom lane, Omni Slash, Blade Fury, see ya. It was the lane ward that set it up. Empire on if Era gets even slightly greedy. He sees those creeps. He wants that gold. He's not biting. He is suspicious in the end as the Doom has moved into the jungle. But maybe Syndra gets caught. Meanwhile, mid lane, there's a glimpse on the Yapsor. Arrow coming through, trying to bring that Veno down. Low, and will likely end up dropping here. Afterlife is going to finish him off. Oh, Scandal barely able to survive. He has to jump past the ward. So far, Quakefoot doesn't have the BOTs. He's closing in on the, what I imagine will be the blink here. But oh, Miposhka, you're out at the perfect time to catch him out. Malefice, they found him. They didn't even need the Moonlight Shadow. They walk in and do it the good old-fashioned way with the Starstorm coming in and thrashing down the Tinker, delaying that blink for whatever item it might be. But King R falls in there and he swapped him. He's done it, but he's trapped here in the Thunderdome. There's a glimpse back. Where are you going, buddy? How dare you? How dare you? Doom now marches forward. Can they lock him down? The arrow's there. No, the Scorched Earth. Cinderin, he went for the counter pick, and he is going to end up counter feeding. Gives up another kill with Doom marching towards the Yapsor. Could even go in for a Doom on him.
3 items. And then you have a Sven, who pretty much wants 3 items before he does anything, because he's going to blink dagger.
Eclipse again on the Yapsor, and they are going to engage here, popping the drums. Even with the Gale, he's blocked away by the kinetic field. King R on point, and Empire are officially rolling now. 9-4 the score, but it's a lot worse than that might suggest. 8k gold advantage, even more on the experience. It's up to 10k. Ramsey's on his way to the Battle Fury. The double might is kicking in now. The pipe up on Afterlife. I mean, they got everything, and well, they got solo kills bottom. And Scandal will find Cinder, and again, hit. No, he's gonna live. They really needed that kill, but he's just a bit too tanky. Now the healing ward comes out. They're gonna glimpse the Sven back. Oh god, not like this for Era. The Omni Slash comes through. Sure, you have more try. It doesn't matter. Empire kill him off too, and meanwhile bottom, Scandal, he's gonna fight a DD Road, he's gonna kill Cinder in here again with the Starstorm, follow-up damage. It's just kill after kill as Empire Stone. Well, we haven't seen too much of this on bench, but Medallion not completed just yet, and oh, they do see Miposhka, there's the swamp. He's gonna pop the greaves here, gets them off in time. Sven even committing for this thing in turn. Oh, gets the stun and does get the kill. Was very close to the black hole and just crushing them. But from the bottom, heading up the ramp are Kanar and Afterlife, and they're ready for blood. They might find the Sven here. Era could be in a lot of trouble. The arrow comes through. That's not going to connect either. Kill on Afterlife. He's getting fogged here as it is nighttime. Just barely out of range. They do find Cinderin, and this will be the sacrifice. On the altar of Empire, it'll be Cinderin, but once again going down. Not really much you could do there. 1 and 4 on the Venge. It's not great. It's about as bad as Invoker and OD getting through this last match, really. It's not worse. They go in though. Ramsey's able to counter this one, and now the black hole comes through on the 2. Ramsey has the Omni, he's going for the backline heroes. He's going to latch on the Yap Store, he will bring him down, pops the Venomancer as the Omni ends, but the damage done, 3 heroes destroyed. They haven't even been ticked by this. The healing worm was going that entire time together with the pipe, the Greaves, Empire, free fountain trip for us. 3 heroes dead, and it looks like they might have just punched their ticket into the grand finals. Leaping forward, clearing out the waves, up to 20k gold. It's either Roche or it's Rack. Something more for Empire with an arrow, having a fish, quick first to back off. They may be blunted from breaching the base. The pipe's still cooling down. They are going to fight this though. This could be one last hurrah. They will have the God Strength ready. Moving into position. There's the blink. The stun's there. It's a pretty good one. He gets up the God Strength. Can they actually turn this around? Oh, Ramsey. Can he really do it alone here? They swap him back in. They're going to try to finish him off. It was a big gamble from Coach Diggity, and it's actually working out. They brought down 3. They might be able to finish off Afterlife. It felt so hopeless. Finally, an opening. Kanar dropping the static storm. No, he could possibly clean up stragglers. Looking to finish off Era. That's 4 dead. Can they get the 5th? Maybe Kinar's going to clean up more. He's gotten a second, but 4 down. The glimpse back, and Yapstor runs them down. It's 5, and Quickfoot's on a killing spree. Empire, they were the confidence the situation seemed to present that the game was theirs. Black hole, 15 seconds to cooldown, but they're getting in. The Roche is low. Afterlife just mans up under the pin. If the bat comes down, he will come in. Era's already got the Aegis, and he just bides his time, waits for the re-engage. Disruptor there, and Era, he leaps in. He's going to jump deep for this one. The entire team Empire just abandoned ship. They're so... All right.
They can kill him.
Here we go. Time to test the theory. Afterlife. Does he get out of this one? Era is stunned, but there's the swap just barely in range. The net, though, well placed by Afterlife. He heads the other direction. Ramsey comes in. He spins his way through the wall. They have lost him in the end. You were correct about that, Andy. And well, now we see if they chase further on the Ramses. The Black Hole's waiting up on the hill. Kind of in a dangerous angle, but they have vision here of the Enigma. And the Omni Slash goes through onto Era. Might be able to shred this Aegis once. Will they commit the Black Hole? They are going to go for it. It's on to 2. Ramses spinning his way through this. The spin hole combo. They do track that Aegis, but do they lose 2 more for it? Mikhail on the Ramses. Yep. Dagger or Taser on 1. And then just a couple auto attacks on the other. Even the Mirana running for dear life. Scandal has the BOTs, but the stun's going to track him down. Oh, the Lincoln Spear at the right moment, but there's enough follow-up. They end up wiping 5, and they get the Aegis. So what was a...
That's decent synergy with the usage of Doom and Devour / Midas. So you get a pretty good amount of GPM, makes it tanky.
They are going to go here. They Doom Era. Cinderin doesn't swap available. Going to bring him back towards safety, but they're chasing onto him. Ramses with the Omni Slash. Could look to make the move forward. Hasn't cast yet at the Black Hole, though. Comes through. On to 3. The Poshka pulling this game back. That's 4 down all day. No diggity. Well, they may have just been thrown back 6 feet under just when you think 2 team fights in a row that they are completely in the driver's seat. Empire stopped them. And one more swing, they can't quite finish him. Did BKB have the glimpse, but able to get away, and now they re-engage. Infernal Blade thrown onto Yapsor, but turning elsewhere, looking for a Doom target. Cinderin being run down into the trees. Oh, poor Cinderin going for the swap, but Maposhka there to greet him. There's just no easy way out of this one, and in the end, they will cage him, finish him off. Yapsor trying to help his friend. May pay the ultimate price with the Thunder Strike, dropping the ward. Afterlife closing in slowly but surely. Can he get him? No, he's able to jump out in the end. While that's happening, the break of it, but just for the amp. Oh, hold that thought. They're moving in. Moonlight Shadow. They found Cinderin, and they are gonna just absolutely beat the crap out of him. Cinderin. Actually, is he really getting out of this one? The illusion's working on him. He manages to lob out of the stun, but that's not going to amount much. But they get the Venom combo off. Oh, baby, that's a lot of damage. Then going to work. Smacking down Afterlife. Cinderin was the bait. It's a 2 for 2, a 2 for 3. They might get more. Scandal on the run. And now the Tinker Hexes can get to work here. He's going to lock down Scandal as well as Kanar. Koikba here, there, everywhere. A triple kill for Era. Cinderin was full gold. and Empire are made to look like such as the lone survivor, KingR on the run, but Era's gonna have a blink. 2 seconds, 1 second, he jumps, he leaps, he hits, it's a kill, it's 5 dead for 2. Oh boy.
Our Venge might have died in the beginning of the fight, but we got our combo off, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, they got it all, the back, the stun, the Sven instantly beating them with the God Strength, and I think at the time he... maybe to plant a ward, maybe to get a glimpse back, and Jug the push. So they go in. Blink Malphus forward, Miposhka with the engage, and now the follow-up comes through. Ramsey's in, but there's the swap up by Synderin. Sacrifice for the greater good, and Synderin will end up going after that. So the push pretty much over now. They get a kill in the Venge, and they will have to back away. That leaves the Aegis at, let's see here, linked into this. Oh, the blink kill. That try to initiate with it, and Ramsey just starts spinning to back off. Can they get in position? The swap comes through. Tinker joining the fray, and oh god, there used to be a Juggernaut there. Not any longer. Has the buyback though. Here, pops the gut train, just blinks on in. Has the BKB ready. And that's an Alohadance Disruptor ult, so he's not able to get anything off here, but Sin's there, ready with the swap. That means there's no real counter for this black hole though, so Seer down off the back, Quick's on the run, YapzOr back, and Era retreating. They want to get the hell away, but they are going to find a third. YapzOr pulls right back in, pops the ultimate, gets off the Veil. That's a lot of magic damage. Drop the tower fairly low. Don't get any kills directly.
Yeah, that wasn't the high ground that they were looking for necessarily. Forcing the swap out and... Oh,
I mean,
man.
is there another option there? Because your Sven probably dies if you don't swap.
Stop Tinker from getting there. That's like the only justification I can possibly think of for why you would
the surge, the blink, Hex, and they're gonna go on to Scandal, quickly breaking the linkage. Chain, nuking him down. That TP, yeah, ain't happening. Afterlife. They should try.
So, I guess Benji takes it, right? Because he has Soaring in his inventory still? I don't know, I think Empire actually like, really far behind. It's not really about like the farm. It's kind of amazed he hasn't sold his Midas yet, actually. I mean, I don't know what he buys, but...
Smoke, blink, here we go. Arrow straight onto Afterlife, quick jump in, commits, but he can't kill him off here. The BKB down. He goes back for structure. Synderin swapping in heroes though. It's under Ramsey's two Blade Furies. I think no Diggity may be reevaluating this push. The March covers their retreat. They do get the glimpse back. It's onto Era as the Aegis. Static Storm now deployed. He says, if I can't run, I'm going to take your abilities with me. Aegis down, but Empire are setting up for round number 2. They still have a black hole. They engage with the Moonlight Shadow. There's the blink out from Era. Is there a glimpse back in? It's still going down for 1 second. The Omni Slash YapzOr, is that all they get? That's it. So it's an Aegis. We're going to move out. Smoke. Ramsey's in front. Moonlight Shadow as well. There is a gem. It's on Kezu, and he's in perfect position, almost to reveal it, but not quite. Oh, can he turn this one to Blade Fury there? Kezu hanging on. Scandal up into the front lines, working on Synderin, and Synderen's gonna get caught completely. There's no counter for this black hole, and huge damage. 3 are down. Might be more. Koikba, can he turn it though? He might just be able to. No, the Omni's found him. Koikba has the E-Blade. It doesn't seem to matter as Ramsey purges it. Mid-Omni kills him off. That's 4. Likely to be 5. YapzOr controlled and slashed. And likely dead die here. Might be able to get KingR. A blink forward. Trying to finish him off. Kill that Snake Man. Slash him down. They will do so. I think a gem on the deck here as well. A full 5-man wipe. Synderin completely caught by the hole, and they just had no way at that point to stop it.
Illusion.
The whole fight kicked off in a really awkward manner. Like, he ate the Lincolns, and then he wanted, I think, to try to use Abyssal Blade or something.
Oh, here we black hole off, but here we go. Let's see what this Veno can do. Up in front, YapzOr smokes. Already breaking and jumping in. Looking for Afterlife. Does he get a thing off here? He's just dying to auto attack. Can't even catch the Doom in time. Down he goes. Enigma's just gonna blink, run away. So Scandal in trouble as well into the trees. Any sort of escape. No plan. No way out. And more importantly, they lost the Jug. And he's got 20 minutes. I mean, that's like a 30-40k goal deficit at this point. And they are on the verge of turning this game, winning it completely as they smash the tier 3. Era up in front, Koikba off to the side, laying down the artillery, dropping the march, spamming the rockets, and Era hammering on buildings. YapzOr blinks in, it's a zoning Venomancer as they will just instant KO KingR's Disruptor. Screw your Lotusaur, man. You're dead, and that's 2 lanes. It's about these 3. I don't really see much hope here. Empire just huddling in their well, waiting out the Venomancer. This looks to be the end in game number 2. No Diggity are pulling it out. Somehow, someway, one last fight. Blink, black hole, but they're ready for this. The swap comes out, and now it's time to eviscerate the rest. Scandal just stands and does what little he can, but it's not much into the trees. Caged by the ward, zapped by Koikfa, death by the Tinker. No Diggity, the Cinderella story, it continues here. Just under 60 minutes as the graph plummets below. They will take game 2, they will force game 3. It's not over yet, Andy. It's not over yet.
Jesus. You know, if I
What the
watched
hell
this game,
just happened?
like if I wasn't casting this game, I probably would have turned it off at like 20 minutes. I'd have been like, okay, Empire won this game, you know. I'll just wait until the next series, but
I wouldn't have blamed you if you did.
Yeah, no Diggity, just like with the most insane comeback of the 3-man vac stun on the back of Era with the Echo